Here we are, about to head out on our first winter camping expedition of the season. Very exciting. I've got the new camper in the background. It'll be my first time testing it out. The goal is to just suss it all out, see if I'm warm enough. It's gonna be sub-freezing overnight tonight, and yeah, gonna have a blast. So come along, enjoy the ride. Let's do it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Noah. My friends and family call me Nobi, hence the channel name Nobulobi. What I do here is some split boarding, some fly fishing, sometimes skateboarding, not so much in the winter time. I focus primarily on split boarding. I get kind of crazy about it. And so today we are doing a test run of my car camper, which I have been building for the past year to enable me to be able to winter camp. And so it is finally to a usable product, and it's definitely by all means not done, but I am out in the mountains today in the snow. I found a little bit of snow, and yeah, I'm so excited to put it through the test. I'm gonna be keeping track, making a checklist of all the things that need to be done along the way. This is definitely an R&D mission, but come along with me. It's gonna be lovely. We're in the snow, we're gonna cook some food, have a little fire probably, and yeah, you'll get to see firsthand how the camper works if you've been following along on my other camper build videos of the process of me actually putting this thing together. This will be very exciting, very rewarding for me and for you to be able to see it come together. So stick around. I think the pace of this video is gonna be a little bit slower than your typical jump cutty vlog, because I mean, look at this, look around me. I'm in the snow, it's peaceful, it's quiet. This is my absolute 100% happy place. This is where I want to be all the time, in the snow, out in the wilderness, in the backcountry. And so I am going to be taking it all in and just enjoying the scenery, and I hope you will join me on that journey as well, and get some value, get some inspiration, and yeah, so that's what this is. Enjoy. I think we're gonna go back in time a little bit to my approach to this camp spot, and so it was a little bit hairy just for a second there, and I couldn't quite find a camping spot to begin with. I tested out a few different places, so go back in time a little bit to there, then we'll arrive here and we'll be all caught up and carry on our merry way. I gotta go set up camp and make some hot chocolate. I also have some cold toes, so I might take care of that. I might go put my snowboarding boots on. So join me in the rest of the video. I'm so happy you're here, and yeah, let's do it. Alrighty guys, I found a spot. I just walked to it. It's like a quarter mile down a logging road that's all snowed out, but it is down a hill to get there, so I think I can get there, but the way out might be a little touch and go. It's kind of trenched out and icy in spots. Most of it is kind of wet, not quite packed down snow, which is good for driving. And so I'm 95% confident I can get out of it, but there's that 5% chance that we start rolling backwards. So it is kind of sloped on the way down too, so I'm gonna leave the seatbelt off, keep the window open, doors unlocked, and send it, see how we do. Hopefully I'll be able to film the whole way, but I might need two hands. So sorry Mom, I know you're watching this, and and Taylor, I think you're gonna be telling me to turn around right now, but you know, I like to have fun, I like to adventure, and I think this is right up my alley. This spot looks really nice, really peaceful, snowed in, and that's just what I want out of the day today. So we're gonna go for it. What's life without a little risk? So here we go, wish me luck. Woohoo! Here we go. Here it is. See, that wasn't even that far. We're not even that far. So I am thinking I'm gonna back in right onto that spot, try and get it level. All right, I'll leave her here for now. All right, that looks pretty good, but I think technically where my head goes is still downhill a little bit, it looks like. All right, it looks like the butt's a little bit higher. So I might switch around and pull in front first. See, Mom, I made it down. Lickety split, nice and easy. Now it's just a matter of making it back out tomorrow morning. It really wasn't too steep of a grade. I think I'll be okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm here now. I have not set up camp yet. Looks like we got about 2 or 3 hours of sunlight left, and I've not eaten lunch yet. So I think I might throw you guys on a little time lapse on a GoPro. And yeah, I'm gonna go Energizer Bunny and set this whole thing up. So enjoy. Alrighty, we got the exterior all pitched up, I believe. Packed it all down with my skis. Made a little cooking location, possibly. So now it is time to get the camper all set up. So I think I'll actually put you guys on my head and take some video so I can sort of explain all the mechanisms and how they work. Because if you are just joining me now, then you haven't seen me build this thing, so you don't know how it works. So real quick, hopefully it's quick, I'm gonna get this thing all set up and sort of walk you through it a little bit here and there, and yeah, let's do it. So this is actually the table that slides in here, that if that fails for cooking, I can use this. And I don't have a place to store it yet, so that's why it was just living under there. So when I said it is usable, I meant it. However, it is not actually fully fastened together yet. So these eventually will have a way to actually fasten in on this guy. And I hope it's not an issue for sleeping on it tonight. I don't think it will be. It's a pretty tight fit. See, the legs aren't even down yet. Okay, so that's the nesting sliding portion. So that's our extension, I guess, to get us to a sleeping platform from just a trunk platform. And so now the legs under here actually kick down, and they're tied off right now. So we will untie it off. And I'll actually show you. So kind of the ripcord, and then you can see underneath. Let the legs drop down. Pull out. I actually have a hole drilled here, and I might fasten up tonight, but I want to put another thing of paracord that goes from here and fastens here, so that I can just like hook to keep them out. Because if I shift my weight overnight, this might come free. So I think that's a pretty important part. So I'll actually probably be doing that later tonight. Huh. I forgot that that guy doesn't go all the way in. That's kind of annoying. I think I might shorten this by that much. The first thing to add to the list. Camper to do. How does that sound? Let's make it red because the Subaru's red. There's got to be a camping icon. Oh, there it is. New reminder. Cut down, slide out table by 4-ish inches. Boom. First one. That's the one. Alrighty. I think it is time to get the pad out. Come on. It looks amazing in there. Heck yeah. That was kind of painless. It really wasn't that much that I did. I just slid it out and kicked the legs down. Compared to our last one, we've had one before this, before I made this channel. Same car, and it was a pain in the ass. It took a lot to set up and tear down. That's why I rebuilt it. And I've been pleasantly surprised with the usability and ease of use of this platform so far. So that's a check on the good list. I think the temps are starting to drop. I'm working, but I'm getting a little chilly. I also haven't eaten a lot, which when you eat, your body metabolizes the food and produces heat. Quick tip for winter campers. So I think this is pretty much set up. I'm gonna let this pad inflate, throw my sleeping bag out, and then I'm good to go to hop in and get cozy. So then I'm on to making some dinner. So, and I think I'll be in the perfect timing to fly the drone out for a little sunset shoot once I get all settled in. So that is gonna be beautiful. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. Ah, man, this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Come on. You're kidding. I have a little bit of a view as well. Look at that. You kidding me? Look at it. Gorgeous. This is an absolutely happy place. Look at these cute little plants. Okay. What did I say I was doing? Dinner time? I might just take a load off for a sec, regroup, but I'll see you guys in a minute. Bed's ready to get set up. There you have it. Home sweet home. She looks pretty cozy. Not mad at all. And now I think the sun is probably about an hour left before it goes down. So I think I'm gonna get the fire started while it's still light out. I can still forage for some kindling, get that thing going. So I have some embers at least to restart it when I get cold. And then, yeah, fire, drone, dinner. So let's do it. The plan is I want to put something down below the fire because traditionally with the conservationist mindset in the wintertime in the backcountry, having fires on snow is not the smartest idea. It's kind of like just having a fire on the ground because the snow melts and then the ground actually gets scorched, and it gets scorched for like years. So the best practice usually is to bring along like a metal sheet that you don't care about, or at the very least, put down something that won't burn below your fire and build your fire on top of that. So I got a snowy and wet piece of branch. Hopefully that doesn't burn. I'm gonna try and process that down. I also found some dead branches, but they were in the snow. Those might be dry enough after the snow melts off of them for kindling. I might have to go hike around and find a dead tree somewhere else for kindling, because I only bought 2 full wheel bundles. But first we're gonna make the base, then we'll see if this lights. I might just go grab some more kindling just to be safe. And yeah, we'll be well on our way. Here we go. This piece just here would be perfect as it is. They look like reindeer antlers. Oh yeah, that'll do. The sun even dried it out for us. Hi tree, thank you for your contribution. All right, see what we can do. Isn't this lovely? Come on. Winter wonderland. So the thing, I don't know if y'all can hear me. The thing with snow on wood is usually, rather than the rainy season, the snow, as long as it's cold enough, so it has warmed today, so it might have seeped, but usually it stays on the surface of the wood. So even if you have snow on your surface of your wood, if you're persistent enough, the theory is that the snow will evaporate off and eventually you will get down to the dry wood without too much hassle. So that's the theory. Hopefully it works out for us today. Let's start with, if we build it, they will come. We are looking good, my friends. Cozy, shall we? Alrighty, y'all, we've got the fire going as was the goal. We got about 30 minutes of sunlight left, right on schedule. Gonna throw the drone up and try and see what we can get. I'm pretty excited. The light is beautiful out here right now, and my toes will be kept warm by this lovely fire. And, yeah. Let's do it. Permitted. Check, check, check. There she goes. Gets me every time. It's so fun. Oh my goodness. First shot. Look at that. You are kidding. What a beautiful night. Let's see what else we can see. Oh my goodness. I need to remember where I am. I'm terrible at this. I always just go fly out into the distance. And I forget where I launched from. I gotta go find it. Hello? Oh, there's the road. Okay. Yeah, if I can get to the road, I can get to me. I'm not that far down off the road. And this will actually be interesting. Oh, I think that's my car. This will be interesting for you guys to see. Okay, there's my camp spot. Right there. There I am. And yeah, there's Timberline Road right there. There's freaking Mount Hood. You're kidding me. Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. It was kind of fun. I have like a little commentary laid over the drone. You guys know me. I like to do risky things with the drone. There we go. That was awesome. Oh, sick. Hold on, I gotta stoke this fire real quick. Make sure she's not dying out. Nice. I'm all bundled up. It's getting fairly chilly out here and I just want to make sure I keep all the heat in. Got this lovely fire going. That's what I'm talking about. I should have got more wood, TBH. I won't be having a fire in the morning, but that's okay. The sunset is absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully you got to see some of that drone footage earlier if it came out well. I had to go. Taylor called me in the middle to find my drone, and you fly the drone with your phone, and so I had to go and call her. But I'm back. Yeah, I got all bundled up, stoked up the fire, and I think now it's just about dinner time. So this is not as easy as it looks, to be completely honest. It might look pretty straightforward in the video, but I've been going. I haven't really eaten that much, so I'm pretty dang hungry. And yeah, there's a lot to keep straight with winter camping. This is honestly my first time camping in the winter. I've read a lot of books because I like to be educated before I attempt something dangerous. But yeah, there's a lot to keep straight. You don't want to get wet. You don't want to sweat and get your body wet or your clothes or your socks wet. You want to keep all the heat in. You want to make sure you're eating so that your body's producing heat. Yeah, and I've just been trying to prepare for the next step as each goes along and get my lights out, make sure the fire's going before it gets cold. Yeah, but so far it's been really rewarding. It's so beautiful out here. Yeah, we're about to get into the thick of the sticky situation, which is the cold coming with the nightfall. The skies are clear, so all the heat that's stored in the snow and the ground is going to radiate out, and it is going to be a cold night for sure. Hopefully, being in the camper, there will be no wind on me. I have a 15-degree sleeping bag and like a R6 rated sleeping pad, and I have all my snowboarding underlayers, a fleece, hat, this stuff. I think I should be good in there. But the morning will definitely be cold, and I will probably have a cold nose all night. But you know, it's just so beautiful out here that is why I'm okay with all of those things. It takes a certain type of person for sure. If you're watching at home and you're like, you're crazy. Yeah, I might be a little crazy, but you know, at the end of the day, to me, it is worth it to come out here, reconnect. The snowy winter landscape is one of my favorites. Actually my all-time favorite in the entire world. Just the nostalgia, the peace that it brings, the quietness of the forest when there's a blanket of snow on it. It's just unparalleled. But you know, I'm enjoying myself. Hopefully it comes across. And yeah, would you join me for dinner? I'm hungry. Let's make some dinner. Let's do it. Gorgeous. I apologize if this light is too bright. It looks like it is, but we're working with what we got here. We are starting off tonight's fare with some hot chocolate. Why not? Burgers are on the menu tonight. Beyond Burgers, that is. Burgers. They're still frozen. I took them out of the freezer this morning and then put them in the cooler and then took them out of the cooler to thaw. It's been colder than the freezer out here, but they should cook fine as long as the gas stays lit. Huh. This is weird. I think we're losing temperature rapidly. There it goes. The gas tank says 4-season performance on it. As I'm sitting out here having to warm it with my hands. Alright, how are we looking in there? I think that's just about done. Alright, how'd we do? Yep, it's definitely soggy. It's not bad though. It could be worse. The bun is probably frozen. I'm getting little bites of frozen something. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna eat this one. It is, what I just ate was not very appetizing. Something was frozen in it. I'm hoping it was the ketchup. I think it was the ketchup. I'm really hoping it wasn't the burger. Parts of the burger were hot, so there's no reason it should have been frozen. But it's just not really appetizing anymore. However, I have chips and a hot chocolate over there. I'm gonna finish cooking this because I got the stove going. It's probably smart. Fairly successful dinner, not gourmet by any means, but I succeeded in having hot food, so what more can you really ask for? All right, I'm gonna go grab my hot chocolate and just let this do its thing. we made it through dinner. We had a lovely burger. Well, maybe not lovely, but it was food and it was hot, and I was happy about it. So I just got done cleaning up from dinner. It is 6:17. Wow, it feels way later than that. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. It's been dark for like 2-3 hours. And yeah, I'm finally to the point where I can relax, sit by the fire. I've got my hot chocolate that thankfully is still hot from my insulated mug. Yeah, I have no complaints. I am loving this. It is definitely a lot more work than I expected. I guess that just goes to show my privilege maybe. But yeah, I am super enjoying my time here. The snow is lovely. I'm very thankful that I decided to buy some firewood and have a fire, or else I would be holed up in my sleeping bag already, I think. But yeah, I had a super enjoyable night. I am just gonna sip on my hot chocolate, maybe turn the lights off, enjoy the fire and the stars, and then I'll see y'all when I head to bed. I'll probably go into the camper in an hour or so and do some reading, so I'll check in with you guys then. Thanks for going along this far. If you made it this far, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what you're seeing. I hope this video is good. I have high hopes for it. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, subscribe, like the video, comment any questions you have, and yeah, watch the rest of the video. But what helps the most is watching all the way through. So anyway, I digress. Thank you all for joining me. I'm so happy you're here. I love making these videos. I love being able to be out here and have an excuse to be out here. So yeah, thank you. Let's enjoy this freaking nature, shall we? Taylor made cookies, as she does, and I am thankful. It just means that I made it to the end of the objective. This is my sigh of the night, my plop down on the couch when I'm out and about, out in nature. The cookie at the end of the tunnel. That's what this is, really. And I'm gonna enjoy it. Thank you, Taylor, for making this. It's so good. Yeah. Nice. Absolutely divine. I'm gonna bundle up, drink my cocoa. We made it. We're inside for the night. Whew. Same as all of this stuff. My gloves, gator, beanie. If I'm not wearing it, it's going in the sleeping bag so that it stays warm and I don't have frozen things in the morning. Whew. Nice. Well, first impressions, it's a little cramped in here, not gonna lie. Our last platform was about 3 inches shorter, I believe, but I also got a skinnier sleeping pad, so that should help a little bit. All right, guys, quick tour. It's pretty cramped in here, so there's not much to see. This is what would be Taylor's spot over here. And we got the boot area down here, a little cutout, because Taylor is shorter. Over here, I have got the Jackery set up, charging my phone and my other GoPro battery, which is nice. Some water, just a little cutout right there where the platform doesn't go all the way. This is actually I have a cigarette lighter, so when I'm driving I can charge the Jackery from that, which is nice. There are these cutouts here where I can store stuff. So on this side, got my water and my hat down there. The platform actually goes wide all the way out to here. So you can see this is the extension that slides back into it. This needs to be here so that it can all nest up. but then it actually widens out up here. So we have headroom all the way to both doors on either side, and then these cutouts here on either side. I believe the whole platform is like 83 inches long, so it's plenty long for me being 6'2". But yeah, this is pretty much the whole tour. This is the slide out table that doesn't actually fit, that I made a note earlier in the video to cut down by 4 inches. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Home sweet home. There's not much to it, but it's simple enough, gets the job done, and I am out of the elements. I'm in a bed, in a sleeping bag, on a sleeping pad, without cold wind blowing on me. I have a heater if I want to turn on the car. Yeah, it checks a lot of good boxes as far as winter camping goes. So I think I'm going to go and read my book before catching some Z's. So this is, I guess, where I will sign off tonight. Maybe I'll throw a little time lapse of me reading in there. That might be cute. And yeah, thanks for joining me today. It was super fun. Yeah, I had a blast in the snow. I can't wait to wake up tomorrow morning. The birds chirping, the sun rising, and I believe I'm going to wake up in the morning and go and try to split board up at Timberline. So that will be a really fun episode. It'll be like the first split board of the season. And I think that could deserve its own video, right? First split board season, instead of just tacking onto the end of this video, which is the first winter camping trip of my car camper's life, and one of the first of my life. So I think those are unique enough in their own way. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning, and we'll pack up camp, and we'll wrap this video up, and then make sure you subscribe so you can check out the next video, which is the next morning after today, but it'll be dropping in a week or two. And yeah, it'll be lovely. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go read my book. I've been reading a really lovely book. It's called The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I really like it so far. I would recommend it. So sweet. It's actually fairly temperate in here. I can feel that it will get cold, but it's not too bad right now. So I'm a happy camper, literally. Nice. I'm actually pretty tired. Hey, birdie. Oh, all right, you guys. We made it through the night. It is probably 9:30, and I actually got to get going because the snow is melting up on the mountain where I want to go split boarding. So I'm gonna keep this brief. Let me grab my list. Okay, so the definitive list. Let me do a screen capture so you guys can see what I see. Okay, we want to cut down the slide out table. I'll buy some leather work gloves around the campsite because my snowboarding gloves were getting all scuffed up and my other gloves got wet and frozen through pretty quick. So some waterproof work gloves. I was thinking an insulated sleeve for a Nalgene. I know they have like neoprene sleeves for them. That would be nice because my water was starting to freeze last night. A different stove, obviously. We talked about that earlier. So white gas stove I've heard works well at high altitude and cold temperatures. A backup for cooking, like a cast iron pan or a grate that I can throw over a fire, or both. A metal sheet for having fires on, like I talked about yesterday, because it did end up burning through my bed of wet wood. that I had down on the base, and it probably scorched the ground, and I feel bad about it. Waterproof and insulated winter boots I need to get, because these Doc Martens make my toes cold, and they're not easy on and off, so I was thinking something like slip on, slip off, insulated winter boots. Snowboard racks on the car would make my life a lot easier, especially if I had more than just my one split board. If, say, Taylor was with me, we had 3 boards, there wouldn't be space to put them. So definitely I think a snowboard rack on the other side where the rooftop box isn't is a must. I had another idea. I was thinking about looking into awnings with like drop down walls that actually make like a little room, because then I could get a propane heater in there. I know what you're thinking, propane bad, carbon monoxide bad, but my friend at school told me that carbon monoxide actually sinks. I believe it's heavier than the air, so if you vent out the bottoms of your tent or little canopy wall thing, then the carbon monoxide theoretically should slide out the bottoms out away from your room in your car, and then you would be left with that nice heat in the room. I was thinking that'd be nice because I felt very much so just stuck in the elements out here before I got into the bed, right? Like I was like trying to keep warm, I had all of my outerwear on, and I didn't really have room to breathe. Even when I got into the camper, it's all cramped and you don't really have room to breathe, you're just laying down indefinitely until the sun comes up. And so something for that in between time, because the sun sets so early in the winter, having like a little space where you get a table and chairs in there and a little propane heater and kind of hang out for the evening, that would be really nice. So I might look into that. Add paracord tie-offs for the leg extensions like I talked about when I was setting up the camper. And bring a designated pee bottle. I did have to get up in the middle of the night and go pee, and I didn't film it obviously, but I did one of these. Standing on the edge of my car and peeing out the back because I didn't want to put my boots on. So a pee bottle would probably be a good idea. Other than that, I can't really think of anything. I mean, it's not a terribly long list, and obviously I got through it without any of those things, right? And so they're not all like must-haves, but they're good ideas. So that completes the R&D first mission, solo winter camping in my Subaru camper. It was pretty dang fun, honestly, and honestly pretty rewarding, and I'm proud of myself for having the guts and the wherewithal and learning how to do all these things. It's been a long time coming, a long process, and the goal was to be able to wake up in the mountains in the snow and enjoy the sunrise and the quietness, and I think we succeeded on that front. So thank you all for joining me. Please subscribe if you enjoy this content and you want to see more. This is the beginning of winter. It's like not even Thanksgiving yet, so my hope and my plan is to make a lot more videos like this throughout this winter and really just try to convey the loveliness of the winter mountains that makes me so happy. So yeah. Alright you guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Hopefully going to try and go do some splitboarding, so join me in a couple weeks for that video. Hopefully it's not more than 2 weeks. That's usually my release schedule I like to stick to, is about 2 weeks. So subscribe to see that video, and yeah, I'm gonna jump over there and start filming for that. Alright y'all, thank you for watching, appreciate it.